One, Chris Bubich. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Ready to go? And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's way high. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Rips one to right.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ben Rice will hit next. There's the strike. Bubich, a 6'3 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering misses. 1-1. Goldie gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one hammered. That's back there. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Fouled off. He was late. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And downstairs. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Man at second. Late swing, foul to the left. Ball. 1 out and a runner at second.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Isbell sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This has been a good productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact. Let the defense work behind him.
Comes up empty.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Yankees 1, KC coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander Clark Schmidt. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Jonathan India leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground to the left. Jazz tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. And here now, the lineup for the Royals.
The shortstop, Bobby.
And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Cut on and lifted in the air, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
So a man at first. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Swings through that.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up at the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Witt, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one misses. And that's ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Vinny
Pasquantino digs in now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
No, that missed.
And there's the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to Jazz. Now he launches a throw over his head.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. There's the strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is outside. Out to short, Volpe. They get the force. That ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. All tied 1-1. Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Bubich back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
That one way inside. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next one in the dirt. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Give it to him, Royals.
And that's in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. And ball
that's
1.
Down. Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away.
Come on, Royals.
That one ripped way back there. And that is a foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Just misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. The pitch to LeMahieu. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. He swings and fouls one off. A little bit low.
Down, ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Yanks leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. That's down and in.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Three-two now.
Full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Drew Waters stands in. And that's downstairs.
That's low.
And it's 1-0. And another ball. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, John Rave. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed. And that one is downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Batting ninth, the
guy at the
center
plate was
fielder,
not going to help him out by
Kyle
swinging at something out of the zone.
Isbell.
Man at first, and to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Boots it.
The batter, number 6.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. That one
That's
missed. First and second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Outside low, and now it's 3-2. Bobby Witt Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back.
Leading
Top
off for
half
the
of the
Yankees,
third
the
inning.
designated
Here
hitter,
is Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
That misses
That's
the
ball.
zone, and that's ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And that's down and away.
2-2.
That one the other way. India to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice, the next to hit, doubled in his first AB. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Miss, that's a ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground,
Foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Aaron Judge at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That's outside.
No, that's out.
And the count is 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering
Ball.
upstairs. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Judge out on the play. And the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Still tied, 1-1. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Now
Royals,
the number 2
the
hitter,
shortstop,
Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
1-1.
And a foul ball. That misses.
2-2.
The count now 2-2. Next offering is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing
Now
and miss.
batting,
Wasn't a
the third
great
baseman,
location
Mike
by any
Barrett.
means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Garcia in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hit in the air left field. And there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 9, Vinny.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line and foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back here in Kansas City, now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Go ahead run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and he just misses.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. Just missed.
That's the ball. Hee-haw!
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Volpe.
First and second, no outs. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Bellinger, the lead runner at second. Chisholm at first with no outs. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And misses inside. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking, and that is a big first out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Outside low, 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on the way. That's down and in. DJ LeMahieu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, one out. Good job to fight that one off. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Waters sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez.
Perez.
First pitch misses. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's the ball.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's
Now
not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fought off foul. Yo, 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
That's the ball.
Glove side, but it gets through. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
John Ray steps in for the Royals. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ball one there.
Ball.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Perez at second, Caglione at first, one gone. That's inside.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
That's a really good take.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Bubich back to work. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Michael Lorenzen, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ersig getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of his zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounds one to short. Witt over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Upstairs.
Ball, that's up.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And another
Outside,
ball.
that's a ball. Ball.
Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Smoked into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 2 in this one. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Judge waits. Fouled off left side.
Finish him.
2 outs. Just
Ball.
misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now to start the bottom of the 5th. And
Number
taking over
43.
on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Still pretty
Loaisiga.
early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that
Leading
starter
up
left.
for the Royals,
Jonathan
the second
India
baseman,
steps in for the
Jonathan
Royals.
India.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some
That's the ball,
authority,
low.
but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Loizaga fires. Ground ball right side, handled by LeMahieu. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Sometimes you have to keep
The
chipping
batter,
away
number
until you
7.
break through, but
Shortstop,
it's a lot easier to put
Bobby
runs on the board when you have runners in scoring
Jr.
position because they put themselves there.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Throw over to first. Witt dives back in safely. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Bellinger sizing it up. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vinny Pasquantino.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino.
Give it to him, Royals. Come on, Royals.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
No,
Ball
ball.
misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man on second, 2 down. Tapped up the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new
Now
pitcher,
pitching for the
Michael
Royals.
Lorenzen. He's been so good
Number
against lefties.
24, Michael Lorenzen.
And here comes
Leading
Bellinger.
off for the Yankees,
1 for 2.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Noah Cameron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Stays alive. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's ripped to right down the line. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of two-strike
Now
hitting in that at bat.
third
He's a pull
baseman,
hitter,
Jazz
and that's about as
Chisholm
much as you
Jr.
can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. There's the strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity.
In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. The throw in. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read
next
wasn't
for
great, and it really
the
hurts when it costs your team a run.
Volpe.
No outs. Runner at first. Anthony Volpe will hit next. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one off the mark. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Chisholm on second. Volpe on at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Check swing, called strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Two on, 1 out. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Runner edges away at second. Checks his swing, now to appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Nope,
Just
ball.
misses there.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador
Leading up
Perez.
for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton warming up as well. And a foul ball, he stays alive. To third, Chisholm. Slings it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter
Now
in the
batting,
6th.
the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. And that one fouled off. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed.
Full count.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes
Up
off
next
speed.
for the Royals,
Gets the out.
The left fielder.
And next up for the Royals, Drew Waters.
Waters.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge is under it. And that is that. Lucas Erceg gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one outside, and it's 1-2. Up the middle, Witt throws to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. Erceg measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that one's a little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So the Yanks go in order, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Well, 1-run game. So here's the Royals DH, John Ray. He is struck out and he is walked. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground to Jazz. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Isbell, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Royals, the second baseman,
Jonathan India digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Ball.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's the ball.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
65.
Noah Cameron.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Yankees,
Here comes
the left
Cody
fielder,
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And there's a strike. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Bullpen action for the Royals. Angel Serpa up and throwing. Cruz also throwing. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball is outside.
2-0.
Late swing fouled off. That one fouled off. 2-2. Cameron checks the runner. Bellinger dives back. Bellinger leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now Trent Grisham. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Hey!
In the dirt.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Finish. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ripped on the ground to second. India over to first in time. Out number 3. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ian Hamilton.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Hamilton.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Clips the corner and now 2-2. In the air right side. This one looks like trouble. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away
right
from a
fielder,
same-side thrower as the hitter.
Vinny.
I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's the right fielder, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham trying to get there. Squeezes it. Runner tags and goes to third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
We're
Now
back.
pitching
It's the
for
top of the
Royals.
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Number
Steven
64.
Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so
Defense.
they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right
Leading
where
off
it
for the
is.
Yankees, the second baseman, DJ Mlb
That's the
LeMahieu
ball.
stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball to strike. The pitch. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Not even
1-1.
close there. And it's 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Wells, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Off balance feed. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
Save opportunity
Now
for him right
pitching
here,
for
and
York.
he's their guy. Time to
Number
lock this one
38.
down and get out of here with the W.
Williams.
And now here is Salvador
Leading up
Perez.
for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Just
the ball.
missed.
Wood.
Way upstairs, and it's 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
1-run game, bottom 9. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's downstairs. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Jack Caglione. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next,
He's
for the
2 outs
Royals,
away.
the left
Drew
fielder,
Waters
Drew
steps in for the Royals.
Waters.
There's a strike. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
High fly ball out to left field. Bellinger pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John Ray.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, John Ray. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Two outs.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The Royals down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.